What's up everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Tuesday, May 10th, and today we're going to be talking about an NFT collection called BitBirdz. Now, if you don't know what BitBirdz is, this is the image right here, and you may think this is just a simple image of just pixels, but it may be more than that. And why I think this actually could have a possible 10 to 20x if we see this in the short term. Now guys, with that said, before you begin watching the rest of this video, as always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys, let's go ahead and get right into it, because you must be wondering, what is BitBirdz? Why are we making this video? Well, there's a lot of information here that I think is going to get you really interesting, so be sure to watch throughout its entirety, because it's really going to be something new for us all to learn today. So, as you can see here, the lowest floor price is around 6.95 Solana, but an average price is around 7. Now, it's a little bit up from yesterday. We're going to dive deeper into that in just a little bit, but if you're interested in buying one of these birds, first of all, we need to do the conversion rate. This is 7 Solana, which I think is a good average price. So if we put that into equation, for 7 Solana, which is around $485, you can buy one of these BitBirdz for yourself. But is it worth your $485? Well, I'm going to provide some information for you to guide yourself into deciding if this is the right investment for you. Now, let's go ahead and start with the story. It all began when we started to notice that the co-founder of OKBears had a second collection. And so we do know that the OKBears is a really popular collection, and today we like to congratulate the OKBears for having more than 1 million in trading volume in just 14 days, which is a new record, a new all-time high. But other than that, on his page, he has also another collection, and that was BitBirdz. Now, BitBirdz is another collection that he started, but it only contains 3,333 birds compared to OKBears that has 10,000. Now, if you haven't already, please be sure to follow this channel. It's very important that you stay up to date with this, because there could be some things going on. Like, say, for instance, Nate Rivers, who we know has bought one of the largest purchases of this OKBear for hundreds of thousands of dollars, so it's like above $100,000. He decided that he was going to change his profile picture to this BitBirdz, and I thought that was very interesting, so I wanted to learn a little bit more of that decision. But lately, he did post this on May 9th. He said, just found out that the OKBears team launched a project before OKBears. Uh-oh. And then he says, oh wait, it's BitBirdz, a wonderful project that celebrates the power of the pixel and has its own Solana-powered NFT merchandise marketplace, which we're going to explore in a little bit. And then the next day, on May 10th, he posts this, and that is that he bought the rarest #1 ranking BitBirdz, and that is the King Bird the First, and it is this one. And the last time I checked, this was selling at a floor price of around 155 Solana. So again, not a cheap purchase, but a purchase nonetheless. And then he was responding to a friend who's also been buying OKBears. He said, sorry buddy, which was to Huge Soul, couldn't let you have the #1 rank OKBear and BitBirdz. Pixels hold a special place in my heart. Thank you for being so okay. So obviously that was really cool that he decided to get this one as the #1 choice, and it was in a way a worth it investment for him. And then people started following after that. This one said, the Nate Rivers effect. We're all gonna be okay. And as you can see here, a ton of major purchases after that announcement. People were making purchases around 9.49, we have 9.3, we even have 10 Solanas for these purchases. So obviously people started getting hyped off of this announcement, and that Nate Rivers was purchasing something that people feel is going to be the next 10x-20x. Next up, we also have this person. They bought a total of 8, supporting our OKBears team with a BitBirdz merge. Same team, same dream. That's a really good point. Who's to say this collection wouldn't go into new all-time high or new record-breaking things? The thing is, I think that this project is very underrated at the moment, and not everybody really knows about this project at all. Again, happened within 24 hours, just yesterday, and now this is happening for you guys, so you need to decide if this is a really good investment for you. We have this person who says, OKBear holders starting to realize BitBirdz is the same founders, and we will be one big family/community. Now, as you can see here, this is part of the thread within this Twitter page, and as you can see here, people are saying all sorts of things. Like even Kai said, I need to give recognition who is the founder. I need to give recognition and respect to my community at BitBirdz. This isn't promotion, it is respect for believing in us and understanding our approach to art and a brand and being patient with us as we built OK Bears. You never ever forget your first. Some people said, okay, every OK Bears needs a BitBirdz. We are family. Very true. One guy said he's all in. Let's go fam. And I got one too. So obviously people are making these purchases from the OK Bears community. And again, they're hodling as we speak. And also in other news, I want to share with you this really cool fact. So if you see any of these OK Bears with this design coat, this denim coat, they're going to have right here a BitBirdz. That is a hidden gem. Who knew that that was going to happen? Yeah, it's a great realization to all of it. So guys, if you didn't know, maybe this could help boost the price if you own one of these OK Bears with these denim jackets and these, sewed-in pads. Then it's going to be kind of a cool thing for you to have, right? So just keep that in mind, that possibly having a BitBirdz and OK Bears with this is actually not a bad investment on your part if you care about either project. Now, we need to understand that it's not just BitBirdz that they have going on. They have other things as well. So there's BitBirdz, the merchandise marketplace, and we also have Bitworms. So we're going to look into that overall. Let's start with the first one, and that is BitBirdz marketplace. And that allows you to buy one of these things for around 3.25 Solana, so it's not too bad. But also, this could be an opportunity to have one of these hoodies with your design elemented NFT that you purchase from these BitBirdz. So you could have your BitBird on one of these hoodies, and that would be sick. It really depends. I'm not sure what the rarity is, if there is even a rarity, but really this could just be an airdrop to all the BitBird holders, and they possibly don't really have any different elements to it other than that it's just a black and gray hoodie. So it really is up to you to decide which one do you really want. Obviously, I would go for the black one. But the next one that we're going to talk about is Bitworms, which is actually doing quite well. So Bitworms actually has a lower supply, which is around 333. Each one is selling for the lowest cost of around 11.3 Solana, which is quite extraordinary if you think about that. Now, if we look at the activity, now that sale has actually gone up substantially since yesterday. So we went from 4 Solana all the way up more than double. And as you can see here, many sales have been happening just within the past few hours. We have 1 hour ago, 3 hours ago, 6 hours ago, 7 hours ago. People are making these purchases of the Bitworms, and I think it's because they're just such a limited supply. So obviously this is actually a really cool take on it, but this is a huge sale nonetheless. So obviously you can look to see if this is a good investment for you. Is it Bitworms? Is it BitBirdz? You should decide for yourself. But for me, I'm very bullish on BitBirdz. Now, if you don't know, if you go to Soul Sniper, BitBirdz is actually number 4 in terms of what NFTs are trending on the Solana ecosystem. So Soul Sniper is a great way to discover and to see the price action and also the listing and sale activity that's been happening for each collection. BitBirdz is actually catching up. I think that obviously it's just gaining that traction just because of that OK Bears NFT that's been doing so well, in my opinion. Now, if we go to that chart, we can see here that just on the 4-hourly chart is actually doing quite well. As you can see here, a lot of buying pressure, right? We've seen a lot of listings going up, and now they're being delisted slightly and going back up slightly again. But just considering this buying pressure right here, it's not too bad. If we look at the overall chart, we have to look at the 9-day and 21-day moving average. So, just looking at this, looking at the 9-day crossing over, we're actually maybe heading into another bullish trend. As you can see here, there is a purple line, which is the 9-day moving average, and we have the green line, which is the 20-day moving average. Now, when we ever see these things cross, we do see kind of a slight dip right afterwards, right? But we do see a lot of volatility to the upside when we do see that cross. And as you can see here, with the large gap between the 9-day and 20-day moving average, there's a lot of action going on. So what could happen here? Could this actually continue going into a new all-time high where the floor price is going to be either 10 Solana or more? We will see. But do you want to find out when that happens, when that price is at that point? Not me. I don't want to risk that. I'd rather get in at a really cheap price, which I got in around 6.5 Solana, which I felt was a really good deal. Now, if you're looking at this, this could be an opportunity to acquire one of these at great rankings. Now, we have Moonrank and we also have HowRare.is, which are great ranking tools to find out which one you want to buy. Then there are some that don't actually have a number or just have 0 because they haven't been either installed in the system or they haven't been integrated into this ranking system. So definitely, if you feel comfortable, you can either take a risk on one of these that don't have ranks, but I would say for instance, like this one, which is 7.5 Solana, It's a great ranking for, moon rank and how rare dot is. So obviously that's a great steal compared to these other ones. But again, that's up to you to decide on if this is a great investment for you. So I hope that that's really helpful, because if we look at the activity, again, like people are buying every single minute and also every single hour. So, I'm really excited about this project and I cannot wait for this to happen. So we'll see how this project goes, but I will definitely keep you guys updated as we go along. So guys, with that said, as always, if you like what we talked today and like what we discussed, please be sure to smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Register on our Patreon page for our insider training tips and more. And don't forget to click on the affiliates link below to receive sign-up bonuses and access the global crypto assets exchange. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.